People, party people, you know what time it is. It's Thursday. It's Tap In Thursday. We about to get it in. I'm already live. I had to make sure that the post was on that good pub. My girl is ready to join in. I know she got some foolishness to say because that's what she be doing. But it's all good. So come on through. Bring her on. That's what we're going to do. It says that it's adding. It says that it's still adding. Yep. Is it going to be? Is it going to be? Is it going to
Nice
be? Uh-oh. What's going on? I can barely, I can't really hear you. Where your volume at?
You can hear me?
No, man, it's low.
Oh God, is it yours this time?
I don't know.
I
I
can hear you.
I'm gonna throw in my pies to see if that work out. How that work out for
I
you?
can hear you even louder now.
I can hear you pretty well now, see what I'm saying? But on just the regular, it wasn't doing what it was supposed to be giving. But
Okay, so
that's
do we have any viewers on there that can see if they can hear me?
uh
That you can
good
tell?
people. I see that there's a couple of folks on here already. See what I'm saying? If you would not mind in the comment section.
She said sounds better on your pods. Yeah, definitely he
I,
sounds better. But can you hear
I
me?
mean, I can hear you well. I'm gonna sound
I
good
know you
regardless.
can
But
hear me, but can they hear me?
I appreciate
Miss
you saying that I
Miss
sound
B,
good,
can you hear me? Can you hear me back?
lady.
Can you hear me both?
Lady B, I appreciate you
Lady
saying I
B.
sound good
It
though.
say
I appreciate
D. It say D. Okay, she said I can hear you.
it. It's B. It doesn't say D. It says Lady B.
Oh, Lady B. Oh, you know what? I'm not even reading the second one. You know what? You know what?
What's
It's a
that?
color.
What's that? What's that? What's
I,
that? What's that? I don't know. I don't know what was going on.
we know that.
You, I didn't know what was going on. I was unaware.
Lady B,
I,
thank you, babe. Thank you, boo. Whatever. Thank you guys tuning in to Real Shit with R&T. We appreciate you. Oh, Lord.
Let me tell you what we definitely do.
Why did I
Let me
just
tell,
echo?
because I had to turn down I do it on the laptop too because
Oh, okay.
that's how I control the chat.
Oh,
See
yeah,
what
you
I'm
control the
saying?
chat. Yeah,
So I
today.
had to go ahead and turn down the volume on my laptop.
Oh,
See what I'm
okay,
saying?
okay.
So there's no feedback. Lady V, we
Okay.
appreciate you tuning in. Everybody else that came in, we appreciate y'all tuning in, even if it's for a hot second. See what
Yeah.
I'm saying? How was your week, man? How's your week been so far? These last couple of days of summer. Chanel might be he trying to support. I appreciate it. Took that nigga moving all the way to Topeka, but it's all good. Don't worry about it. You good? You
I'm
good?
talking to my cousin. Like, stay off his top. Stay off his top. Like the young people say.
Nah,
Stay off his
nah.
top.
I didn't even.
Cousin.
That's why this is my first time hearing about staying off the top. So let me tell you what we ain't gonna do. I don't top nobody. I'm over here. That's
I didn't say
mm-mm.
stay. I didn't say stay off the top. I said stay off his top, which means I think it means
Off his
stay
head. Stay off his head.
stay off his dome. Yeah,
I hear you.
that's what
Chanel,
the young
calm
people say.
down, bro. Calm down. We gonna tell you what this topic is. Sit down somewhere. Sit down and enjoy the show. Say, calm down, bro. Calm down. Calm down. We got you. See what I'm saying? I appreciate you tuning in, though. Real shit. See what I'm saying? You my dog, number one. Pasta pants. See what I'm saying? Uh, anyway, we got interrupted by Sean Edward. Shenanigans. How's your week been, bro? Boy, ain't nobody putting yourself out on Facebook. I mean,
Oh Lord,
you can always not watch.
oh Lord, shut it down. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to Real Shit with R&T. Real Shit with R&T. I'm your R, which stands for Renee, and this is.
I'll be always. You're humble. You're most appreciative. You're always willing to assist if I can. That good tea. That's all I am. I'm just that good tea.
You just said the thing.
Because you know what? I go down smooth.
should be saying that. Like, I don't know. 'Cause I don't know if you go down, ooh, but it's just so cute. I like it. I love it. I love it.
I enjoy it. So it is what it is.
Yeah,
So
you don't
what's
go down smooth on yourself either. So, you know, so I guess it's cool.
it be like that? See what I'm saying?
Well, again, thank you guys for tuning in to Real Shit with R&T. Today is Thursday, our audience participation day. And so on Thursdays, we really, really want you guys to join our chat. Well, you guys are already in our chat, but we want you guys to actually come on the live with us. So we do have a few rules, and so I'm gonna let the rule guy go over that because there's a few. But please, please join.
It's only a couple rules, people. See what I'm saying? They're not hard. They're not hard. They're not big ones. See what I'm saying? There's nothing that you can't do. Let me tell you first and foremost what we're gonna do. First and foremost, hold on, because I need you to know that I'm serious about this. Take off my glasses. See what I'm saying? So you can see the seriousness in my eye. See what I'm saying? You know, my eyelashes kicking me in my eyeball, whatever. First and foremost, be presentable. See what I'm saying? Don't come on our show with our tens of people watching. See what I'm saying? And thinking that you're just gonna come in here with a moo or with your do-rag and looking like your mom Mabel. That's not what we're gonna do. See what I'm saying? You say the moo for when you and your man about to, do your thing. But we don't. You come on my show, you got to be presentable. See what I'm saying? If you took your ponytail out, go back and put it back in. See what I'm saying? Before you come on. I actually had a member do that. I had a member, and I appreciated her doing such a thing. See what I'm saying? Because that means she respects our show. Don't disrespect our show. See what I'm saying? Because you can't get disrespected right now. Second situation, 2 and 2. That's what we get. Bam, bam. 2 and 2. So if you can't say your spot in 2 minutes, bam, 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 2 minutes, you're not gonna come on here and hog our show because we appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all coming on. Whole nine. Yes, pots of pans. Amen. Let me tell you, 2 and 2. Say your piece, get off the show. Because what I will do, hit that good X on you. See what I'm saying? Hit that X on you, and what you're gonna be is in the nether worlds of the internet. I don't want that for your life. I don't want this. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it to you. I love you too much for me to chastise you, but I chastise you because I love you.
I do this because I love you.
I do it because I love you. Now back to the show.
Now back to the show. Yeah, so with that, go ahead.
Now my earbuds done disconnected. I had a call come in, and now I can hear you real good through the phone.
Oh, okay. So you can still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. So did we finish the rules?
Yeah, we're done with the rules.
Okay,
they know what it is.
Okay.
They know what it is.
I just want to let you guys know, I am not over the X button. So that's like an extra rule. So somebody over there gets a little X happy. So, tread lightly. But still,
tread lightly, my guy.
I mean, I know it's
Tread
hard
lightly.
to see, but Tim kind of on his own right now because he's controlling the X today.
The X.
So
see what I'm saying? For my T fans, we remember Dante Hall. Hit you with that X real quick. See what I'm saying? You remember when you was in school and your teacher put all them X's on your paper because you was dumb? That's all I'm doing. I'm just putting the X on your life because you're dumb. You was out here being stupid, and that's what we gonna do. That's how I entertain stupidity. Hit them with the X.
Whatever. Well, again, thank you guys for tuning in to Real Shit with R&T. Of course, our topics today is going to be about polygamy, or monogamy, whichever way. But more the pros and the cons of entering a polygamy. I can't say the word.
Polynormous. Polynormous is the word you're looking for. A polynormous relationship.
What's the other one? What's polygamy?
That's just what a polygamy relationship is. It's polynormous.
Okay, or poly or whatever. Yeah. Okay. So that's what the topic is today.
You were doing too much with your mouth region. You was trying to say big words. And you had practice.
I'm trying.
You were trying. I appreciate the effort, though. I appreciate the effort. Go look it up.
So I'm just gonna say poly. That's what I'm gonna say.
Poly.
You know what I'm saying?
It works. Everybody know what poly is.
Everybody knows what poly is.
We ain't talking about the kids down on the box. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know what poly is. You know what I'm saying?
So pros and cons of being in poly. So just a few thanks. Thank you, Sean, for tuning in, even if it's just for a short moment. Thank you, April, for tuning in, and then of course, Lady B. And I don't know if you can see others. I'm sure.
I see Miss April, appreciate you tuning in. You on our faithful, foundational people. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Miss April be coming in with some really hot topics. You know what I'm saying? She done sent out some real good stuff before.
Yeah.
That's all that I see right now. I see that there's more, but they ain't really said nothing, which I don't really appreciate. But I mean, I appreciate it, but I don't appreciate it because you ain't being active in the situation. But it's okay if you shy. We're gonna help you out.
Yeah, see, okay, so Lady B said, because we not, so she said polygamous is everybody doing their own thing. And see, several relationships at one time. So it's at the stuff, but,
Well, polygamy.
poly is more two people or three, but it's one relationship.
There's
It's not
definitely
that.
a difference between polygamy and poly. See what I'm saying? Polygamy is when a dude is just married to like multiple chicks, or a woman is married to multiple dudes.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Polynormous is when there may not be a marriage involved. If there is, there's only one, and then there's a third, or some other people in addition to. See what I'm saying? But not everybody's situation is married. See what I'm saying? So like,
So hold on.
polygamy would be you married to D, married to the new dude that you just started talking to. That's polygamy. You're
Okay, that
married
means
to
I'm
both.
married to both.
Yes, you're legally married to both. I mean, you can't. It's illegal. It's illegal. It's illegal. Unless you're out in Utah, and then you can be married to you and 13 goats. It is. They kind of crazy out in Utah. You know what I'm saying? They up by the mountains. That mountain did something to them. See what I'm saying? Plus, they don't like black people in Utah. We ain't gonna get into that because that's a whole situation. Whatever.
Okay.
Poly, it just means that there's multiple people in the relationship. See what I'm saying? Like the dude that you're talking to now, and that's your man. And then you was like,
Right.
you know what? I kind of need another. I want to bring somebody else into the situation.
Okay.
Bam.
Okay.
Poly.
Now, poly, can I be married and we just bring in an extra person?
Yeah.
Is that considered poly? Okay, so there can be a marriage.
Got to throw a quick shout out because we got a first timer here. We got a first timer here, so we need to let me say it real quick. Shout out to Miss Renee Walker. Appreciate you tuning in, even if it's for a hot second. Now, I'm not throwing nobody's business out, but I do know that there's some people who's watching who are very aware of what poly is. See what I'm saying? So
and I don't know. I mean, who's watching, not who's doing the show, because what Sean just said, I don't know what the hell Kitty you talking about. Like, you're an expert.
Hold on. Both of you have experience in this type of See, this is the reason why we don't allow kids on our show. You know what I'm saying? This is the reason why. This is the reason why, because folks want to come in and start clowning, but then if we say something about them, they get in their feelings. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, people act like they don't know who they dealing with. I have not ever been in a polyamorous relationship. Now, we'll get into some of my thoughts on it here in a second, but I have not. If I've done it, if I've been in one, it wasn't because of my choosing. Somebody was stepping out.
That part.
We was not in a mutual agreement. I didn't know. Now, or I won't even lie. I might have brought somebody else into the situation that the other chick did, the other person, the main didn't know. I ain't gonna lie, act like I've been, innocent of this joint. I've been out here. I've been a fuckboy before. I ain't gonna lie. I have been cured of the fuckboyness. Shout out to Carla J. Appreciate you tuning in even for a second. I have been, and I'll keep it a buck. Carla J. She know about my fuckboy tendencies. I've got all that out with her when we was kids. Since I was young though. I was young.
I can't see color things. Let her make a post. Make a post.
I was young. I didn't know. Shout out to Deanna. Sappho, appreciate you tuning in even for a hot second. That's what I'm talking about. All these first timers supporting the show. That's what I'm saying. Now, let's get into this. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Okay, so
the topic is, say again?
Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the topic.
So the topic is polynormous, and how do you feel about it? See what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, I'll keep it a buck. Once again, when the marriage, when I moved out.
Like, so let's first ask, okay, let's go over, what is your pros? What do you think are some of the pros with being in a poly?
The pros is, first and foremost, you got to have the pros. The first thing before we can even get into the pros, you have, in order for it to work, and this is just my personal opinion, not having ever experienced it or whatnot. You have to have the people that's involved in it cannot be of the jealous type. See what I'm saying? Because the purpose of it is for the building of the unit, not the individual pieces. At least that's what I'm thinking. See what I'm saying? Now, I know some people who are of the mindset that regardless of the ratio, 2 dudes, 1 chick, one dude, 2 chicks, whatever the case may be, that the person that's the single, the only person, like if it's only 1 chick or 1 dude and they're splitting their time amongst the other 2 people, that some relationships everybody plays together. Some relationships the individual plays with the other 2, and the other 2 never commingle. See what I'm saying?
Oh,
It
really?
just depends on. Yeah, fam. Because you would be amazed once again. We're gonna get back to the pros and cons here in a second. When I first started, when I left the house, and after I really was like, okay, I'm kind of really ready for a relationship, I went through the whole mental exercise of what type of relationship I want. See what I'm saying? Do I want another monogamous relationship? Could I be in a poly relationship? And what's the benefits and what's the con? And you would be amazed how many people females I kept running into that was like, yeah, I've lived that life. I have no problem with it. It's kind of what I'm looking for and the whole nine. So I'm saying it's real out in these streets. See what I'm saying? Now, the pros of it is that there's more of a village compared to just 2 people, compared to just a man-woman relationship or a woman-woman, man-man, whatever it is. So I'm saying, so there's more of a village, there's more income in the house, there's more opportunities for the building of the entity, the poly relationship. So I'm saying financially, because those responsibilities are spread out. If there's kids involved, the responsibilities are spread out amongst more people. So if somebody needs to get picked up, there's an extra set of hands. There's an extra, whatever the case may be. Shout out to Miss Tiffany Ward. Appreciate you tuning in, even if it's on a hot second. The cons would be if not everybody in the unit is if there's anybody in the unit that's selfish. See, first, Samantha, Jamaican, don't come in here with your shenanigans and your foolishness. See what I'm saying? Don't come in. Don't. That's the reason why, right there. We're gonna have a conversation later because you're getting beside yourself. But if there's any type of a jealous bone in anybody involved in the relationship, it's not gonna work. If there's anybody that feels slighted or it's all about them, it's not going. I can't see it working because it's way too much opportunity for you to get jealous about what the other 2 people are doing if you're not getting the same type of attention and or affection. So I'm the single. There's 2 chicks. Me and 1 chick, we really vibe. We just have a different vibe than me and the other chick. You know what I'm saying? So when me and Good Time is together, you know what I'm saying, we have it's a kick. But then when I'm over here with the other chick, she's feeling like she's getting slight because she don't get that same part of me, but we don't vibe like me and Good Time. You know what I'm saying? Right. And or maybe one night, Good Time caught me on a good night, and I bust them walls down. You know what I'm saying? And then the next night, I come to the other chick, and I'm a little tired because I done gave Good Time the good time. You feel me? And now Boo Boo is over here mad because she was looking for the good time. And I'm like, look, goddamn it, we're 46. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
Next week, you might get the good time. You know what I'm saying? But right now,
you already got
right. Okay, time. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what you may have to do. So that's my thought about it. It just depends on. There's got to be some boundaries and some rules and regulations set in the beginning. So you got to know. They
usually do have rules at the
you got to vet who you're talking about because you just can't bring anybody into that because any type of it's about a balance. and you bring in the wrong person, you upset the balance of the situation, and now it becomes a whole different situation.
Yeah, like our viewer Sean says, he feels there's no pros because of today's society, all the money promises and the moves that can be caught in today. So I think what he's saying is basically you do have to be. Now I don't understand one thing. I will go ahead and put that opinion out at the beginning. The part that I don't like about poly, one part I don't like is that it's always one male and a bunch of females. Like why is it never the
That
other
ain't
way around?
always it. No, sir.
Okay,
Don't
but
believe that hype.
what you mostly see. That's what you mostly see. It's usually a male and the females. And so on Sean's part, you do have to be a man of. You do have to have money. Like you can't be no brokey. And because you got to be able to take care of her and her. And like you said, if there's kids involved, if there's multiple kids or whatever, so you gotta be able to maintain two households if y'all are in two separate households. But even if you're in one household, you still gotta maintain that woman and this other woman financially. And not a lot of men can abstain one relationship, not alone to abstain two. So it does take a man of a certain money bracket, or women not, or women too, I guess, because if the women are low maintenance, if you have two low maintenance women, then you could be okay too.
But once again, the whole situation is everybody's throwing everything into one pot. See what I'm saying? Because the women that I've talked to that was in a previous poly relationship, they still worked. They still supported the house financially, emotionally, and the whole nine. Everybody. It wasn't just this man taking care of everybody. Now, if he has the ability and the means to do so, then so be it. But in a lot of I would think that in a good majority of relationships, that's not the case. See what I'm saying? Because I don't. Once again, I can't speak for certain because I've never been in that situation, and I'm not part of that particular community. But I would think because if they're not working, what are they doing?
Well, no, I didn't say they're not working, but still, I
So
would
they working
say
and
that
not
a lot of his money. I mean, even when we are working, sometimes the man usually is the one who picks up more of the slack, or more of it still falls on him financially. I mean, in that case, and so I would think that he would still have to pay for more with dealing with two females than dealing with just one. I mean, you take one on a date, you gotta take the other on the date. You know what I'm saying? Because, like you said, you can't be selfish. So you can't go out here and take this old girl over here to Eddie B's and then take old girl over here to Applebee's. You got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying maybe that's Applebee's her favorite restaurant.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? Maybe Applebee's was her favorite restaurant. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
It probably is my favorite restaurant, but when I find out you just took old girl, all of a sudden my taste buds kind of changed. And I want
is that what it is? Your taste buds changed?
I want to go down smooth.
I'm out here trying to get you to where you like to be, and you up here trying to compete. That's the problem now. See, that's why you can't be in the pop, because you're out here competing. See what I'm saying? I know a young lady that enjoyed Applebee's, and we had a really good time when we went to Applebee's, and I didn't feel some type of way when I picked up the check for Applebee's. It's amazing how people get drunk all the time.
Until I said that you took old girl. So because you took, that's, I mean, like I said, so we're gonna make that clear. Like you said, I've never been in one. I don't think I can be in one. I am. You got me fucked up. Like I'm not sharing. First of all, let's start there. I just don't share. I don't even share I don't want to share toys. I didn't even want to share my own mom and daddy. Okay, I gotta try to get rid of a couple of siblings. You know what I'm saying? I don't share.
This nigga said a whole couple. Nigga got two other siblings. That means you trying to bump both them niggas off. So man, that's the reason. Yeah, you stick with a monogamous. You know what I'm saying? Because you're selfish. Y'all need to goddamn street selfish. You already competing with a shadow chick that ain't even in the goddamn picture. You ain't even got a dude, and you already competing with the shadow chick already. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? You just said your whole taste buds changed. You know what I'm saying? You out here.
No, I was saying like if we was in a relationship, that's what I was saying. If we was in a relationship and I found that you took her to
but more than likely, once again, I would think that if I was in a poly relationship and I'm going somewhere nice, see what I'm saying? I'm inviting everybody somewhere tonight. You know what I'm saying? We going out to Eddie V's or we going, to the White Linen Party. Everybody's going. You know what I'm saying? Now, if
Exactly.
one
So
says
that means you're paying now for both of us. So that's what I'm saying. Like that money, it can't be no short money. I mean, because what would it cost you $100? Now this costs you $150. And the tickets is $50 a piece. You know what I'm saying? And then
that's that.
I mean,
That's
it's expensive. I don't know. But so I feel like what we talking about the pros. So the pros. So hey Mia, thank you for joining. She's the first time watcher. Hey girl. So I don't really know. Like as far as the pros, like you said. Also with that, if everybody is putting the money all in one pot, maybe because there is less money on rent or that's less money here or less money. But I really don't know. Huh?
This is the thing. Think about it like this. If there's three working adults in the home, right?
Yeah.
Let's say there's 3 working adults, there's no kids in the house and the
Right.
whole nine. So, that expense is removed.
Okay.
Everybody has the mindset about building together.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
do you know what you can do? I mean, you can do so much by yourself in that mindset and you and your girl.
Right.
Can you know what you can, I mean, for real, if it's about this, we about to really invest and we about to really come up, we really about to, as a group, as a throuple, we about to make this really pop. See what I'm saying? You can do some things real shit.
Financially, that's why I said financially, it is a pro. It is a pro, and it could be a con. It just depends on who's working and who's not. Or if you have 3 working people, you don't have one that's lazy or one that loses their job. I mean, you can also go through those issues. People go through that with 2 people, where the man don't keep a job or the woman don't keep a job, or as soon as she get a job, she quit a job. So I mean, you could go through that with 3 people. But yeah, you have 3 working people that are consistent and that are paying bills and don't have also too. Then you got to go through the whole shenanigans of make sure they don't have like a gambling issue, drinking issues. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
that's stuff that money can go to. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you're dealing with that now with 3 or 4. I don't know. Like you said, I feel like it has to be some strong people. That's what I feel like. Because
it has to be strong. They have to be mature. They have to be. I mean, there's a lot of.
Because they don't make you immature. That's just something you just can't do. I don't know about the word mature, but I get you. Go ahead.
So Miss Deanna Moore, appreciate you tuning in. Even just for a hot second, once again, we love your support because you're on the foundational people too. Deanna said, "I've done it." Excuse you? Hold on. The fuck, nigga? What? How? Nigga? This is not the time to be throwing shit on your daddy. Hold on. Nigga, we don't talk. Nigga, you're grounded. Nigga, you're grounded right now. So it said you on grounded. Nigga, can you not? Not you
started reading. You got to read a favorite paragraph like, and
I was reading. You got me in my feelings. Hold on, nigga.
You're supposed to read before you read. Read silently and then read.
This is the crazy part. Deanna will talk to me about stuff that that is crazy. The last conversation that me and this young lady had, I was like, okay, this type of relationship we got, I see. It is, I appreciate you telling me because I want you to feel comfortable to be able to tell me whatever. But goddamn, hold on. I didn't know that Pontiac train so close to my house. I didn't know. I thought we were talking about other people. Since then, I was thinking we were talking about some John Legend people, ordinary people. Since then, Deanna has literally just won Texture of the Evening. I don't know. It's going to take something real mighty for the rest of y'all to match that because it is rare that I am lost for words, but I need a drink.
I'll take it.
No, No, you sit your tail down. You done already opened this can of worms. Go ahead and talk from expertise, Miss Polly Polly. Says that.
She said I'm saying out. Nah, boo, you.
Yeah. Yeah, she came in and blew up the goddamn show, and now you want to leave. The hell you say? The hell you say?
I'll let you catch your breath. So,
Yeah,
while
go
he's
ahead.
catching his breath on that note, my thing, the people, I did want to read where, so the,
Even,
you know,
even Devontae was like, wow. Her brother was like,
my brother was on here. I said that. Did you not see him?
no, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear who you said. Tay,
Yes.
in, brother, for a hot second. Since then, you out here shocking your brother, your father, and your brother, fam. Since then, go ahead, Steph. Go ahead.
Okay, we'll go ahead. So they say, on our topic, I had put this picture on there, and so it says no secrets, no lies. She's here, and you want to chat. And so a lot of times, what they also do is, a lot of times it's they have to be in agreement who they bring in to that relationship.
Okay.
It's usually not one person can make the choice, and sometimes it's the woman that they make a decision that the woman is the one who brings her in. He does not get to bring the person to the table. She does it first, and then he can go ahead and decide whatever. Now, for me, like I said, it's just really sticky with, like I said, this, but then I kind of get this part. Like you said, sometimes we probably have been in poly or threesomes or something, and not like a really threesome, but didn't know because people are lying about it. You know what I'm saying? And it makes you think, like, are we supposed to go through? Because I thought about it for a hot second. Are we supposed to go through life and being with just one person for your whole life? Like, your whole life? Like, this is my only person? Like,
your whole life? Your whole life? You stupid. You stupid.
Like,
why you feel like that? Your whole life?
God, it's like your whole life. Like seriously. I don't know, because like for me, I never thought poly, but I did think contracts. Like, I really, after my marriage, I kind of wanted to just be with somebody for 2 to 5 years. I wanted to sign a contract, and you come in with what you came in with, you leave with what you leave with, and I go on to the next one. And we leave, and we're good. Because
so it's rent a nigga? You out here doing rent a niggas?
Yes.
That sounds stupid.
No, but listen. Also, too, it gets away from being bored, and also that honeymoon stage. Because of course, when it's a honeymoon stage, you good. You know what I'm saying? Everything's good. But then you lose that, and you might lose that sparky. So you need somebody else to come back in. Somebody new to spice up for the last 5 years. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I have thought about it. Like, should we be with just?
Did you ever do drugs when you was younger? Did you drink a lot? Because that's you out here leasing a nigga. You know what I'm saying? You out here, you only get 12,000 miles after 5 years. Top model, your girl over here, buzzing, fam. First of all, I appreciate you ladies tuning in even just for a hot second. You know what I'm saying? Your girl over here banging. She over here on some real.
Hey,
I think you've been eating lead paint because nigga, I went to with Come on with it.
So you mean to tell me she said 1-800 rent a nigga?
1-800 rent a nigga. See what I'm saying?
You know what? I'm about to make that my hashtag. I'm about to make that 1-800 rent a nigga. That's all I need. You know what I'm saying? I just need 2 years, 5 tops, and you got to go. You gotta go. Same way you came in.
Nigga,
Same way
you want to do that shit every 6 months then. See what I'm saying?
No, that's too short. That's too short. Because I gotta put you around the family. It's 6 months. It's not long enough. No.
Do you have to? If you don't even fuck with them for 6 months, you really gonna have to bring them around the family. Nigga, if you about to let this nigga go, that's been here for 2 years. So every 2 years, you bringing a new nigga to the goddamn Thanksgiving and 4th of July?
What's wrong with that?
No, because when we gonna take them goddamn pictures
every 3 months, or every holiday we got a new one we got to meet. So what's the difference?
Yeah, but the potential of them being there permanently is there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to. I would never learn their name, family, if you brought these niggas to the crib. Nigga, they would be number 1,
2, 3, see what I'm saying? Summer 88, summer 2020. Nigga, I would never learn their name. I would clown so hard. I would go so hard in the paint, man. I would make it very uncomfortable. See what I'm saying? Because, nigga,
You can just say
how do
you
you
was
find
born. So you nigga from 1990 from 2000 to 2004. Oh, you nigga from 2004 to 2. That's all you gotta do. Like, it is what it is. You ain't gotta get comfortable. You ain't gotta like it, but you gotta. Hey, respect it. Respect the game. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, I'm just
what's
saying.
up? Reading, I'm over here reading your cousin's comment too because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about. Hold on.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's talking about. Sean Edward, what are you talking about, bro? Says that I appreciate you. Sean Edward seems like he's gonna be the type that's gonna be involved in the conversation.
You know, this is audience participation day. All you gotta do is click that green button down at the bottom of your phone, and we can bring you on. And we can see.
You better bring him on when you got the control because Sean Edward ain't gonna wanna. I'm telling you, bro. You know what? Come on. I ain't gonna even say it. I'm gonna give you the opportunity to fail before I just think that you're gonna fail off top. See what I'm saying? So come on through. But I'm telling you on God. If you come on here acting a fool, I will immediately X you out. I'm telling you, be mad, be in your feelings. You can't do nothing to me right now anyway. See what I'm saying? So, nigga, be on your P's and Q's. But if you want to come on, I'll invite you. You know what? I'm gonna send out the invitation because you know what?
Well, if anybody wants to come on, again, this is audience participation day. So you guys just click that green button, and T and I will let you in, and you guys get to come on and join. So
I know we're about to come on. Hold on, let us pray, saints. Let us pray because there's about to be some shenanigans. Here he is, this nigga. This nigga looking like granddad. What's up, bro? Okay, everybody else that's watching, this is my legal blood brother, the only blood brother I got. This is my older brother, Sean Edward. Sean Edward, say hi to the people.
Hello.
Sean Edward, come on here acting a fool. Don't come on here acting a fool. What you got to say about Polly, though, bro? Because
Stephanie made my point clear earlier. I just for me, it's too much of a hassle because you're not gonna satisfy everybody, and one day one's gonna be one way, the other day the other one's gonna be another way, and that's too much back and forth. You can just for me, and for me, that's a young man's game. That's a young woman's game. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get a certain weight, of a certain age, it shouldn't. You should have already had all that fun when you was young. If you out here like I seen on this on Facebook today, if you 45 years old and you still out here 45 or older, you still out here on dumb shit, then I'm sorry, I can't cuss. But
no, we cuss all the time. Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying that's all I'm saying. And it ain't for everybody, and people still do it or whatever. I just think it's just too much work, and for real. Stephanie can come over here and talk about, you know what I'm saying, the pros. For real, most women is not going to go for that.
No.
They might let you get that first off. They might let you get that first, you know what I'm saying, encounter off. But after that, like Stephanie said, they ain't going to want to share because they're going to feel you doing more for this one and you're not doing for this one. Especially if you're living, and y'all talking about living in the same household, that damn sure ain't going to happen. You know what I'm saying?
You did what you just said, T, like, not today. What the fuck you mean not today? Because Betty Sue was over there live filming in next door room.
Like, Betty Sue was getting them walls torn down.
Right.
So I was saying you on the thunder with Betty Sue. But Betty Sue know how to what I like. You over here acting like a booty.
Right.
Every time
Right. You only got enough energy for one. I mean, damn.
Next week,
be like next week your week. See what I'm saying? This ain't your week. Why you over here? Why you in my bedroom and this ain't your week? See what I'm saying?
Right. Keep them out. Yeah. Have them out in weeks' time. You know what I'm saying?
You give them weeks, T?
Yeah. I mean, that would be the
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. See what I'm saying? So I can concentrate.
Yeah.
I need to focus. See what I'm saying?
Weeks at a time.
If we decide that
Yeah.
on this particular night everybody's gonna play, hey, so be it. See what I'm saying? It's McDonald's Playland in this joint. See what I'm saying? But on the normal, see what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna switch between the two rooms. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do.
And then think about this. If these people is willing to go into it with these people, what about the people that y'all don't know about?
That's
But once
You know what I'm saying?
but once again,
And what about the people that y'all don't know about? Because just because they went into that agreement with you, that don't mean they gotta tell you they didn't went into this agreement with, you know what I'm saying, such and such and such and such.
and once again, when I talk about this as being a community, this is really a community thing. There's people that take. China, I think you're two and two is done. I appreciate you tuning in. And continue to watch.
Yeah.
And we'll
Thank
see you
you.
again on Sunday. Thank you. Gotta go now. Yes,
And you-
move China.
And you know, to say one thing, he did
Yes.
good.
He did good. I'm proud of him. Because I was nervous. I didn't think he was gonna make it. I didn't think he was gonna do it. I thought he was gonna be on some bullshit. But he was actually good.
He was
That's why you my brother. That's why you my brother from another mother. I think he just decided to. I think he's mad because I think his face is no longer up at top. It is what it is. Whatever. But when I talk to you about like the women that I know that I've talked to that have been in poly relationships or whatever, right? It's they took that situation as real as as they was as committed to that as a monogamous relationship is. See what I'm saying? It ended up becoming a situation because, like, with one young lady I talked to, the dude brought another chick in. And matter of fact, it was already two chicks in the group, and the dude brought a third chick in. And so, like, the let's call her number one. Number one was in her feelings behind it. See what I'm saying? And felt some type of way and whatnot. And it just started breaking down the relationship. And then once again, because it wasn't a good balance, the new chick came in with a whole different type of mentality and mindset, and it just threw off the balance of what they had going on in a good way. I have a really good friend who is like, that's the relationship that she's more than likely going to end up in, because that's what she's always thought and wanted in the whole night. Once again, I'm here to support whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I put in the thought about it. I can honestly see myself in a poly relationship, real shit. You know what I'm saying? I could. But once again, it has to be with the right people, because I'm not about that bullshit and that drama. And if we're not in this about building this as a unit, us building this together, whatever it is that we're gonna build, us doing this as a functioning, healthy, communicating unit, no, I would rather not do it.
But you know, I think like what Sean had said, he brought up something I had thought about too. It is about age, because the older you get, I don't know if you want to play those type of games too. You know, I understand that you said you think you could, but at the same time, like you said, and then like we have addressed, sexual appetites, usually the older the men get, y'all's decrease, okay? And then the older the women get, ours increase, okay? So you have now two women that have increased, okay? And you have yours where your one person have decreased. First of all, relationships, they self-suffer because of that, not being sexually satisfied. And so now to add in, you have another woman that you also are not satisfied. So then that ends up being where the women end up having to either satisfy each other if they go that route. But like you had said, some relationships, shut up, some relationships don't have, where the women even touch each other or whatnot. So still, then that still puts a lot of more bearing on yourself. But I did see in this group chat that they were talking about is that also too, like you said, with the money, it takes some of the responsibilities off of just one person. And that could be also like the satisfying if it is three people and they all go one way. Stefan, come close my door. He came in. He wasn't here. So I'm about to lower my voice.
Like you don't know whatever.
Shut up. Okay. He ain't anybody here for me though. But what I was saying was, even if so even if you would hope that they all go both ways, Because yes, if you're having a bad day, her and her can clean it up where it won't matter. You know what I'm saying? So that it lets some pressure, some pressure off of you.
Yeah,
You know.
I'm watching. I'm definitely watching. So saying I'm
Okay.
watching.
So let me ask this. Okay, so you said there is ones where there's multiple men and only one female. I have
Yeah,
not.
like Renee, what Renee Walker was just saying. That's why you need two men and one woman. See what I'm saying? Because if in that situation, the woman is guaranteed to get them walls beat down. But once again, the same situation applies to men that applies to women as well. Because niggas be sideways about shit too. See what I'm saying? So you went to so you're the single and you got two dudes, right? So
Yeah.
no, I'm not saying that the two dudes is playing, but let's say Dante came in and beat the walls down, and you was super loud, you was overly active. So I'm saying you was getting it, you was into it, and then the next night it's Derek's turn, and you ain't made a you like a Bible verse. You ain't mumbled a humbling word. Sim saying you ain't humble, you ain't mumbled a mumbling word. Sim saying you ain't said nothing, you just laid, not even so much that you just lay there, and you made little noises, little safe noise, but not like you was with Dante the other night. And so Derek is like, the fuck what you doing? Sim saying
Right.
he going crazy. He trying to,
Exactly. He doing, what was that movie? What was the one where he got choked up at the altar? The Best Man? You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Because he definitely remember hearing how you was with Dante the other night.
exactly.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Top Model said, I know it's not the case for every woman, man, but I personally feel that people go into poly relationships for the physical benefits and also because it's trending. People just want to show out for social media. I don't, and I mean, I understand that my thought, and I understand that I do. But once
I,
again, for the people that I've talked to, that wasn't the driving force. Now, I have to, because the women that I talked to that have been in a poly relationship, I always ask the question: was you like fully into the relationship? Was everybody playing with everybody, or was the dude just playing singly with each one? And a lot of times, everybody was playing. Not they may not have played all the time together, but it was definitely more times than not and whatnot. So
yeah,
and and I
but that's what she said.
and
That's
top
what she
model.
said. But that's what she said. She said for the physical of it, not really for
Yeah, but that's
like
not
what
the
you were
driving
saying.
force a lot of times either, though. It's not
Huh?
the driving force with it. It's not the driving force with it either, though.
To
So I'm
start
saying
it,
that's not to start it, to stay in it, to maintain it. That's not always the driving force. Once again, because the physical has to be a bonus. It can't be the primary because anything built off of the physical does not last. See what I'm saying? And I
well,
don't.
I ain't
And
seen a lot of that
also,
back.
and I'm also of the mindset that it's such a fad now because these type of relationships have been around since the creation of time. See what I'm saying? This ain't nothing new. Being in a poly relationship ain't that's this it may be more talked about now, but that's just because a lot society as a whole has become more lax about certain things such as situations like this and whatnot. So I personally think that people have been doing this for years. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we didn't know about it because people wasn't really out there telling their business like that. It's just what's different is people are more inclined to tell their business nowadays
Yeah,
compared to
like your
back in the
daughter.
day.
She was
Like
able
my
to
back
tell
in
her
the
own.
daughter. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the day we didn't know. You know what I'm saying? We just thought that was Aunt Cheryl's
She
special
ain't
friend.
no way back in the day. She would have told. She would have.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? It's back in the day. See what I'm saying? But you gonna tell me about it on social media. I gotta find out. You sure right there. You're grounded. See what I'm saying? You're grounded. Give me your keys. Go to your room. Shut the door. Give me your phone.
But I agree. Like you said, I mean, I don't know. It just feels like to me, it does seem like what Eileen said about the social media. It does seem like, I mean, I understand that it's probably been around for a long time. Just like, you know what I'm saying, just like the beating of the cops and all that other stuff. I mean, beating the bus of cops. All that stuff has been around. Gays has been around. But of course, social media has made it just light and just more acceptable. And so that's just why we see it more. And, you know, the pictures and everything like that. I do kind of do feel like sometimes it is more on the, what's that? You do want to just, you're just curious and you want to try something. And then, yeah, if it works, then fine. The people that I know that did do it, I know it didn't last long. I know a man who was in, and I talked to him, and it did not last long. He was in it for a while, which I won't say names because they're on my social media. I know a girl.
Are they watching right now? Are they watching right now?
I can't tell because it's on yours. So see, that's why I got to tread lightly. So you
no,
know.
no, say the name. I'll look for it.
You must have really thought I could do drugs, huh?
You almost did it for a second though. Stop playing.
And so, and same thing with the female, you know, and I know she did, but it, like you said, I think it
she's on here. Trust. What's her name? Hold on. What's her name?
It takes a lot of trust. It takes a lot of.
Is she cute? Is she? Go ahead. We'll talk later. Go ahead.
I'm not telling nobody name on this damn show. Hey, no.
You ain't gonna tell it on the show. We'll talk later. See what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, later. So I just feel like for me personally, I don't know if I would be able to do it. One, because I am jealous. Like, I don't want to be in competition. Like, you sit up here and you talk about being in competition with somebody's damn mama. I ain't really got to be in competition with no bitch. Like, let's just make that be known. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's bad enough. So who come first and who gets served and who, you know what I'm saying? Like, already you didn't put me down and told me so many times, like, the woman gets this, the woman gets this, and I'm like, yeah, the mama should, you know what I'm saying? So now to be in competition with a chick, just no. And then like my thing is, this is so much going to that, because what if somebody gain weight, and what if the other person don't? What if one's skinny? What if one, like you said, makes them scream more than the other? What if one gets it more than the other? One makes them laugh, and you be like, what the fuck is so funny? Like, she ain't even that funny, you fucking laughing. You know what I'm saying? Like, ha ha ha, joke hill, you know?
Yeah,
like,
that's the reason. I mean, stay in your lane, fam. Stay in your lane. See what I'm saying? Because I'm here to make everybody laugh. She laughing because she know I'm funny as hell. We got somebody that want to tune in. Come on, Lady B. Come on, we gotta tune her in her. See what I'm saying? Let's get it. Let's get it, Lady B, Lady B, Lady B. Hey.
So look, I took a lunch break so I could jump in.
Hold on. Sorry. Hold on. Turn your
I see you now.
Huh? What?
Okay. Yeah, you good. All right, you good.
I'm good. Look, my natural growth is popping today. You gonna leave me alone, okay?
We was about to have. I was about to.
Whatever. Look,
beautiful lady.
I'm wearing my work at home uniform. Okay. Look. Anyway, I actually have a friend that participated in poly, and she actually was really like into the lifestyle. She saw the benefits of it. She had a kid. She wanted more kids. She had several things going on career-wise. So to her, it made a lot of sense, right? Because you have more bodies in the house, more people to take care of things, that type of thing. So she joined this couple, and it literally unfolded because, come to find out, the wife came in on a previous marriage and ran the ex-wife away.
Oh,
so she was participating in what she thought was poly because that's what he wanted, but she was pretending to be okay with it. But all the women that they had joined the polygamy, she was running away.
Oh,
wow.
Because she was really jealous.
Okay.
Yeah, she was jealous, and she was sabotaging it, all the time.
Yeah.
And so it can play itself out in a lot of different sort of ways. But let me tell you, I'll never forget this African guy proposed to me, and he was so serious. He was like, I want you to marry me, all this stuff. And I was like, whatever, ain't nobody thinking about you. You probably got 6 wives. And let me tell you what he said. He said, and I'll never forget it because it made a lot of sense. He said, yeah, you're right. I do have many wife, but many wife have car and many wife have house. He said, you, the American woman, especially the American black woman, you get many baby daddy, take care of no one. He was like, I take care of everybody. Don't nobody need nothing. Of course, I flipped it and was like, you know, what if I want you on Wednesday, but you with her on Wednesday? That don't work for me. That's how people get stabbed. So that's, you know, like that's not, you know, we're not gonna do that. But
Umbook can kiss my ass. That's what Umbook can do. Umbook can kiss my American baby daddy ass.
he was so serious.
What you will not do is come over here. If Umbook, if you're listening right now, listen to me, Umbook. Umbook, don't you come over here with them shenanigans. Don't be talking. Nigga,
he almost got a yes. I'm just saying, he almost got a let's see how it work out.
You was ready to give him the golden.
But what she's saying is right though, because that's even just like people when they say somebody gets offered $10,000 or $50,000 for sex, and people will be like, "Oh, I wouldn't take it to cheat or whatever." You cheat freely. I mean, you do it just fine. So why not get paid for it and do it? So I mean, what she's saying is right. The American men, like you got hella baby mamas and you're not getting shit. You're not taking care of them. Mm-hmm. What he's saying is, hell, you come over here, yeah, you might be wife number 3 or 4, but baby, you got the same things that she got, and you got all
exactly.
Exactly. Instead of 2 baby. I'm just saying.
Now I am possessive. Like I'm not sharing. I'm not. That's not gonna happen for me. But I do get the benefits of it. I'm gonna be honest. Like I like the idea of like, yeah, I don't feel like cooking. Go, Sherry, you can go and cook tonight because I don't even feel like it. But the thing about us as women that I know about us is we won't even get into it about the man, right? Because if I didn't already decided you sharing him, it's Tuesday. I didn't already planned me a spa day for Tuesday, so I ain't even got to hear y'all. But if you use my good pot,
not my good pot.
Like,
you don't care. You don't give a damn if Dante.
If you show day to do laundry and you mess up my new blouse from the boutique, I just don't. We're gonna tear this whole house up.
She's sabotaging. She's sabotaging. That's what she is. She be that one that's sabotaging.
This is why you need to be part of Umbook's harem. This is why you need to be part of. Because nigga.
If I were to do it, let's just say I need own house, own car, own dishes. Let's just not sharing.
And I'm gonna say it one more time for the people that
sharing. We're not sharing. I get the benefit, but this is the thing. I think a lot of the younger generation, from a younger generation's perspective, you know, Samaya is 23. And Samaya has told me on several occasions she would be open to a polyamorous relationship. She was like, and what she said made sense.
Hold on. For the people that don't know who the hell Samaya is, who's Samaya?
That's my daughter. Okay, I'm sorry. My daughter's
Let's introduce people before we start talking about people. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, continue.
So she was like, you know, she's like, Mom, my whole thing is this. Like, I feel like the older generation has settled. And I'm like, what do you mean? She said, so if you have this list of what you're looking for, and somebody meets half the requirements of that list, you're settling to not have half the things you want. She said, but you can get 2 dudes. One of them meet half, the other meet the other half. Now every last one of your needs is met. And I was like, damn, I never thought about it like that. But it actually makes a lot of sense.
But the question becomes, if you're getting half from 2 different people, are you giving those 2 people everything that they want? Because if not, then they're settling with you.
But in polyamory, you're not ever settling because everybody gets to have their needs met by somebody in another relationship. That's the whole point of it.
But in that situation, if she was getting half of what she needed from one dude, half of what she needed from the other dude,
for the 2 gentlemen, for both of them,
she's not giving them fully of what. That's
the reason why polyamory works, because they can go get those needs met from somebody else. Polyamory is where everybody has another relationship. Wow. Everybody gets to have other relationships.
Okay, so she's saying, so basically, so what you're saying is they have another girl too. And they that's a lot of girls and a lot of nasty men.
I think that's full of sexual fantasy. That shit sounds like a situation where everybody's gonna have to get some cream in a minute. Everybody trying to take this pill.
It does get
Hold on.
real technical because y'all know I watch Sister Wives. I know my time is up already.
Oh, no,
But y'all
it's
know I
definitely
watch
up there.
Sister Wives. You know I can talk a lot. Glenn know I can talk a lot. Shut up, Glenn.
Yeah.
So, but on not Sister Wives, seeking a sister wife, they like have to like do this whole, they had to do this whole diet thing so everybody's pH balance was good. And you know, that's the reason why people have their rules and regulations. Because I don't want no yeast infection you got, so I need you to eat alkaline for the next 30 days. Like you know, I don't know. Like, but it works for the people it works for.
It
I
works
don't
for
know. You
people it works
definitely
for.
have to be a certain personality. You
I'm
do.
not
You
here
do.
to, I'm
But
not here
I
to
do
talk.
believe that if you can get it to work for you personality wise, there's some success in there. I really do believe that.
I would
You know?
definitely concur with that assessment. And with that, Miss Lady B, we truly appreciate you coming in
Thank
and showing your
you.
face yet
Thank you.
again.
Let me go back to work. I'm just ignoring these people.
I
Okay.
know, right? Like you ain't got not man email to respond to. You know what? I'm going to assist you with your work. I'm gonna assist you with doing your goddamn.
The fucking X. You are worse, Samuel.
She needed to go. It was she had her 2 minutes. She had 4 minutes. What do you mean? She had her time.
This is the way you be doing it.
Sister, I ain't saying bye. Nigga, you know what it is? You saw you. Hey, if you come on Thursday, tap in Thursday, and I got the control of the button, nigga, and you been on for a minute, nigga. When you see the show to go up, nigga, know you about to be on your own. You about to be off the show. That's all I'm saying. Let me shout out some people real quick. Shout out to Kanisha Burner. Appreciate you tuning in just for a hot second. Everybody else has already been on, so I gotta shout out everybody. Yeah. No. My man, Pasa Pan Salomon Lane. Appreciate you tuning in, bro. Even just for a hot second. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what Kevin. I was watching this Kevin Hart special. He was talking about Nelly. Sean He's like, that's my boy. That's my man, Pasa Pan. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it, Don't worry about what I'm saying.
You should jam. So there is a, let me see if I can find it. So there is a post going up right now. It's funny because she actually just posted it 2 hours ago about the same thing. And it just said, how was it successful if it's only lasted 4 or 5 months? So a lot of them are saying they have heard people in it, but it is not lasting past months. And one person said the longest they've seen it was a year. So I do like it's very hard to maintain because even like Lady B just said, you know, somebody behind the scenes could be sabotaging. I do feel like what she did say, one thing I didn't think of is, now, if there is multiples, like more than 3, and so like because like what you were saying, and she's getting half from this dude and half from this dude, how is she giving her whole self to either of them? So, but if they can go to another chick, then yeah, it just seems really messy with all these people because then so what stops that girl? Because now, I mean, where do you draw the line? Because that girl that he's sleeping with, she's not part of their triangle. So what's stopping her from? I mean, so somewhere got to be a line, and somebody is going to lose out, and that's why I say it's just, hey, that's why I say rent a nigga. Call it a day.
The shenanigans coming from the blue bed this evening is disturbing. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have if I see this
I'm just saying, I'm just making my hashtag. Ringing. I'm
if
not
I
just
see this
ringing.
shit gaining in popularity, if I see this shit gaining in popularity, Pam, it's gonna be me and you. It's gonna be me and you. You know what I'm saying? 1-800 renting nigga. I wish. Anyway, shout out to
hashtags. I'm sure I'm about to add it. Add it on
shout out
there.
to Letitia Brown. Shout out to Letitia Brown. Appreciate you tuning in, even if it's for a hot second. Shout out to Kanisha Burner. I think I already said Kanisha. But no, I mean, and once again, I understand it, but this is the thing too. You never hear about the long-lasting ones because, just like you never hear about, just like we don't praise good men and good women. You know what I'm saying? Because they just out doing what they're supposed to be doing anyway. So you would never know that they're in this long-lasting poly relationship and the whole nine. They've been making it work and function for years and years or whatever the case may be because they're not out advertising. See what I'm saying?
You think
I don't.
they're judging? But what about those religions that allow it? Like she said, in
Yeah.
Africans and or some Muslims or something like that allows it. So I mean, it's not looked upon in their community. So do you think that? So maybe it does work, but America or us Americans look at it down. So that's the reason why it's so hidden. I don't know. Because
America is not in any position to be so self-righteous.
huh?
I said America is not in any position to be so self-righteous. Since
Yeah.
then, we act like we're such a moral authority on how people should and should not be acting in the world, and yet niggas will walk literally by a homeless baby and be like, "Get a job, kid." See what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Fuck
then
you
make a
mean.
post today talking about Queen. What fucking queen died?
Or yeah, see what I'm saying? Come on, I don't. Yeah. So I mean, I'm gonna walk by the kid too. I'm not gonna act like I'm gonna sit over here gonna feed the kid too. I don't know this kid. See what I'm saying?
Here you go. Damn, really? See,
Nigga,
stop
nut.
playing with me. You don't walk past no damn kid.
Shit. Watch me. What color's the kid? What color's the kid? Because if the kid's white, you out here wasting all your whiteness. See what I'm saying? You're gonna make it. Now, if one of my brothers and sisters babies, I mean, I'm literally but like a little black baby, I'm gonna hook you up. I got you. See what I'm saying? But it's a white baby. Go find your white people, fam. You wasting whiteness. You're wasting your whiteness right now. Don't you know this country's for you? You have no problems. You're white in America. Nigga, you won.
Shut up. You gonna be this banned.
Ban me, niggas. It's the truth. Nigga, me saying I'm gonna walk by a white baby, bro, but you over here want to have the rid of niggas. You so right. I'm gonna get us banned.
Don't past no babies. All kids. All kids get happy meals. Shit.
No, that's how they get you. Mess around and get kidnapped because you try to help this little white baby out. See what I'm saying? I can trust a little black baby. See what I'm saying? I can't. Because I know that nigga's probably out here struggling for real. See what I'm saying? That white baby, that's just bait. See what I'm saying? That's bait. See what I'm saying? That's how niggas end up in vans that they soundproof vans. Go ahead and help that white baby if you want to. You're gonna be a mock real white. See what I'm saying? The fuck?
It's okay. It's okay. My sister and them, before I make any moves, they know exactly where to come find me, okay? Because I said,
Yeah, but they probably went to Dante. Dante like she never showed up. You know why? Because you helped the little white baby, and Ezekiel done snatched your ass up, and now you somewhere in Utah in the mountains. What you doing? We ain't come to look for your ass.
White baby, I'll tell everybody it's your fault.
Nigga, we ain't gonna hear from you again. You gonna be on a milk carton. Ain't nobody gonna know. Shit. Be like, and I'm gonna be on here. Be like, she probably fucked around and helped the white baby. she probably fucked around and helped the white baby and got snatched up. I know I shouldn't say it, but goddamn it, has to be said. Stop helping these white babies. They white. They're fine. They gonna make it. They gonna make it.
They gonna make it today or tomorrow. But anyway, so I think we pretty much answered those questions as far as poly. So in last words, you say you have thought about it. So in last words, what's keeping you from not going ahead and doing it, or what's keeping you more or less go ahead and do it?
I'm not.
And let me just say this. I need you to vet them chicks. Because if I gotta meet two chicks at once, we're gonna have a problem too. Because don't think that shit gonna just go down smooth with this family. You gonna be roasted for a minute, okay? Like her, you, and her. So they better be on their P's and Q's if I gotta do two. Shit.
I'm just saying. I'm bringing everybody's coming to Thanksgiving. What you want us to bring? We got the turkey. We got the turkey. We can afford to bring the turkey this year. You know what I'm saying? Because the more folks is good, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I haven't made any decisions. I'm open to, not that I'm out actively seeking, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I have talked to this one young lady. Me and her had a really some little great conversation behind it or whatever, right? And we both
She trying to convert my cousin. Who she? Is she online? Is she online?
she might not. The first and foremost, ain't nobody convert. You can't convert me to do shit.
She trying to convert. She trying to convert my boo. Hold on. Hold on.
You can't convert me to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, if I'm in one, I'm in it because that's where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, be.
Go
I'm
ahead.
everywhere I
Go ahead.
want to be.
You've been talking to her. Go ahead.
No, we don't even really talk as much as we used to. Back,
Okay.
this was you know, some really great conversation behind it. And, you know, I'm open to whatever form of love God has for me. Period.
So you think that's God?
And yes.
Oh, I thought.
Yes.
You think so? Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
We can get into this whole once again.
Thank you. Thank you.
We can go back and forth into in the whole nine. Yes, because I believe that love is strict. The word, that's what the word says.
I thought it was two people. Which God we talking about? Because I thought it was two people with the cord. So
we're talking about love.
Because you gotta
love. We're talking about love. Love is of God.
Okay. So wait a minute.
Now,
So are you saying, but there is some, like we said, polys, where it's a marriage and they just bring in an extra person. So then you're not.
Now, if we're going, this is the thing. What we can't talk about is how, in one way, that we don't think that God will be approving, and then in every freaking Bible story, every freaking man had 900 wives.
Start there. I had a guy just tell me that too.
Nigga. Now all of a sudden, God don't. Now all of a sudden, God was like, you know what? I don't think I really approve of that. Nigga, no, don't change up for the new niggas. You let them old niggas have it. Nah. Just because them niggas killed your son.
That's right.
Because they killed your son, I mean, that's what I'm concerned.
Wasn't that after that whole church? Wasn't after that whole church debacle? Like, see, you going to hell? I ain't got time. You going to hell with gas?
I ain't going nowhere. See what I'm saying? Whatever.
Eileen said that is not mean God approved it back then. I don't know. I do know somebody else said that same thing.
He allowed it. If he allowed it, he approved it. If he didn't want, he's God. If he didn't want it to happen, you don't think he couldn't have made it not happen? The dude wiped out everything on earth except for all the niggas on the boat. Come on. You think he couldn't have chased? Come on now, stop it. Exactly. For a reason. Not because he didn't destroy because niggas was poly. See what I'm saying? He didn't. That wasn't the reason.
That was the
reason. That nigga was letting Sodom and Gomorrah live. See what I'm saying? Stop it. What are we doing? What we're not gonna do? What we're not gonna do? Now all of a sudden, because the New Testament came out, now all of a sudden we forgot how vengeful God was back in the day. Stop it. Stop it.
I'm not about to go there with you. But at the end of the day, you have thought about it. You still kind of.
I have thought about it. I have thought about it. I have considered it. It would take a special situation for me to enter into a situation like that, and that's me just being honest. It would take a special. The two women would have to be. We would have to be on such one accord that we're all complimenting each other. See what I'm saying? That it's not just me complimenting them; it's them complimenting each other as well. See what I'm saying? Because I'm not in it for just the instant gratification of the sexual experience of watching these two.
What is the main thing that would make you want to, like you said, since yours is not for sex or because of social media, what is it that you see? What is your biggest pro that you would do something like that?
It would be the love that we would have for each other. That would that us not being together doesn't make sense. So I'm saying, just like in any other relationship. So I'm saying, if I get into a relationship now, it's because me without you is worse than me with you. I can't. Why am I not with you if we're so far beyond? If we're doing everything together anyway, that would be you're literally the missing piece. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm in a relationship to begin with a certain lady, and we're both open to, bringing another person in, and we found that person that complements and completes the unit, it's just more love to go around.
So you
it's more
looking at
love to go around.
it as a love. So you looking at it as a love thing.
As a love thing, as an emotional connection, as a physical connection, as the opportunity for us to really build us and leave legacies for the children involved, the whole nine. So that's my thought, and my that's how I would deem it. So I'm saying, understanding that there's pros and cons for it all. So I'm saying, it is what it is. But people all over the world join hands. Start a love train, baby. Love train. Choo choo. So I'm saying, choo choo. Because, and this is what I'm saying, I ain't always got to be the conductor. See what I'm saying? Sometimes I would just let the cars be by themselves.
Let me ask you a question though. Okay, so you say you've thought about it. Would you consider the 2 men and a woman?
Man, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough.
I'm surprised you ever been on this show.
I mean, I know, right? Once again, when I tell you the thoughts that I've had about this, I've thought about this in its entirety. So really? I'm saying both sides of the spectrum. I very rarely make moves without thinking things totally through, or think things through as much as possible. Very rarely. I'm not an emotional or just make decisions based off of pure emotion type dude. See what I'm saying? Because, and this is my thing, I've done two monogamous. I've done two monogamous marriages. I'll keep it there. I've done 2 of them, and obviously it didn't work out. So it was either one. See what I'm saying? So let's let's do the research on, and let's really put some brain power into, is that what, because like you said, are we really supposed to just be with one person for the rest of our lives?
I don't know.
Is it, or is it that we're supposed to, explore what this love could be and the full depths of it and a whole lot? See, but what you talking about, renting, nigga, I'm talking about something totally different. Cody Posey, Cody, about time you come on, bro. See what I'm saying? Because you was the one that said you had a lot of thoughts about it. And shout out to my cousin Melvina. Do you know, pausing the story, do you know I have a cousin named Melvina on my mama's side?
Yeah, you told me. The last time she came in.
Yeah,
you said that, yeah. Yeah, you told me. And at the end of the show, Cody comes and pop out, and I was waiting on him all day. That part.
I'm gonna give him a pass because Cody know how to kill a nigga with a pencil and 13 staples. I ain't got time to be fucking with Cody. Cody's a Marine.
I got wrapped up in some stuff, Unc. Man, who's waiting on you?
See, yet again, niggas coming on sharing shit. They say, tell me off air first, so then that way I'm not shocked. Yeah, we got to talk, fam. It's been a minute. I need to hear the stories of Sergeant Slaughter. So I'm saying, now that you're out here, you got wrapped up. Nigga, hold on. Are you still in it right now? Are you still wrapped up? Are you still
wrapped up in some stuff, other stuff? What are you talking about?
Oh, well, you didn't put the ED on there. So maybe, but I don't know. What was you in the poly? Hold on.
T, no, he said he could some stuff for him not joining in.
Oh, okay.
Where the hell are you at?
Dude, I thought he was saying that he was in a poly relationship. Shit. That's what I thought.
Did I miss it?
Nigga, that's what I took that to mean.
Okay, hey Cody, since we're about to end, you want to come on our live? Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's not what he said. He got wrapped up in some stuff while he late.
Don't try to clean the shit up now, fam.
Like, what the fuck?
You out here in multiple thruples. See what I'm saying?
You just want everybody
Don't
to
do it.
poly, but the person that already told you where she was, she already, you know, that shock is already still on you. Okay, so calm down.
Who, Deanna? You talking about
Yes,
Deanna?
yes.
Cody said he
I
can't
think
videotape right now because his poly relationship is all watching Game of Thrones and shit.
Uh, anyway, that's fine. But anyway, okay. So just to end, because we're coming to the end of our show, we want to thank everybody for watching. On my part on the poly, just to end on that too, is me personally, I thought about it for a hot second. Literally hot second, and it's just something I am going back and forth. This if do we something to be with somebody for our whole lives, our whole life, like, you know, like I said earlier. Now that part I do rationale back and forth. Like, do I really want to get married again to actually like stay in a committed relationship my whole life with this one person? I just don't know. But as far as sharing a man, I just can't do it. Because like I said, I don't have the I just don't have the yeah, I don't have the mind power to know that you're doing this, and what if you do it with her better, and all that stuff will leave me up at night. Like, and then the fact that I know what room you're doing it in, and then the smell, I just don't want to know. No, thank you. So something is for me. I don't. But now as far as my rented nigga, I might do that. But But if I know anybody that the people that I know that did it, like I said, I guess the benefits, like you said, if they try to do an empire, if they're if there's kids involved and somebody else taking help, if like Lady B said, you know, the cooking, the cleaning, the sharing, I can see all of that. It's just again, it takes some strong people to just be in something like that, period. And like you said, it may be longer relationships out there that has. I did have a guy that told me, and I was shocked, you know, and I got to share lightly what I said because, you know, I haven't had, you know, so and I don't want people to narrow down who they think I'm talking about. So, you know, but he did tell me that he was in one, and you know, and would I, and you know, and it's just, I I feel like poly's almost worse than a threesome. Like, because with a threesome, you can go out of town, out of state, and have a threesome and come back and it's just you two again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would be more open to doing something like that than I would be actually a whole fucking relationship with the chick next door or in my bed or all the time. Like, I'd rather do a threesome and be done, and I never see that person again than to have somebody.
Oh, so you're open to a threesome. So what we have learned about Miss Renee on this evening, you ready for a threesome? So you ready for your first threesome? That's what's up. That shout out to Amber, Amber Monique. Appreciate you tuning in, even for a hot second. Shout out to Miss Sharon Burnett. Appreciate you tuning in, even if for a hot second. Obviously, we got to say shout out to the homeboy Cody. Since I appreciate you tuning in, even if it's for a hot second. I appreciate y'all tuning in, real shit.
Yes, we appreciate you guys tuning in, and we have come to the end of our show. And so, thank you guys so much for tuning in for all our topics that we do have. Again, please, you guys, please share. Also, if you have topics that we have not touched on, you can send me and T a DM and let us know, and we can add that to our list. We actually kind of started to chop down on some of our topics, so it would be great. You guys let us know what you want to talk about, what you want to hear us talk about. On the days, like I said, some of them falls on Thursdays. Those are audience participation days. We don't have to say who gave us it or anything like that. So, yeah, definitely, if it's a topic that you guys want to talk about or you haven't seen, or the T, like the one I sent you today, the one we had with the mama sitting in the back. So, you know what I'm saying? I wonder where 103 got it from. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, that's part of their thing. I was like, And I do got, what's his name? Sean
Tyler.
I got him on my
he's on 107. Sean Tyler's at 107.
Okay, not Sean. It's the light-skinned one that's on 103.
Brian B. China.
Brian, I got him on my page. Him and old girl, Sean, the one that just left. Or she is leaving. Yeah, But you know, it's okay though. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? I could have just shouted out the group chat and let us know that we was the one, you know, but it's okay. It's okay. But anyway, that was funny. You know how it's so funny how people do have those same opinions about who sits in the front, who sits in the back. So yeah, those are the kind of stories we want to talk about. So you guys, if you have any topics, let us know. We're open to them. We're open to them.
Factuals.
Factual.
So I gotta say,
And again, if we do know it is football season. We are very aware. T is keeping us posted, and well, keeping me posted because I don't watch football, but he does. And so if this Chiefs game, we will work around.
that's the only one that we're gonna be moving stuff around for.
Yes.
So once again, next Thursday, we probably will not. Either we're gonna be on. We're gonna work it out because next Thursday is the Chiefs home opener.
I thought you said it started at late or something, or early.
Well, it starts at, but the game is gonna come on at like 7 something. You know what I'm saying? This game on Sundays comes on at 3:30, so it'll be over by the time we start the.
That's this Sunday.
This Sunday coming up.
And then next
So
Thursday,
Sunday,
the game come on at 8 7.
No, they come on like at 7 something. Like 7:20. So either we're not going to do the show or we're going to move the show to a different day for that purpose.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, we'll have to talk about it because I don't want to move. So we'll have to talk about it offline, but we definitely are going to work around our Chiefs. Sorry for anybody else that are any other fans, or you just watch football just to watch football.
I know there's a Broncos fan right now watching.
Yeah, we're sorry. We're damn sure not going to do it for that. I don't even have to watch football, and I don't want to watch the damn Broncos. So if I'm going to be off air, it's going to be for my Chiefs. Okay, go Chiefs.
That part. Once again, we appreciate y'all. See y'all on Sunday, 7 o'clock. Shop. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get it in and make it happen. Y'all have a great one.